Probably most any relationship, you're going to have the ups and downs. And the way I look at it is it's a matter of, like, am I going to stick through it with him when he's having a dark time?
What would you say is the biggest misconception about polygamy?
I don't know how I could say the biggest. I think there's a lot of them. I think there's a misconception, like we already spoke of, about that wives have to stay. Unfortunately, actually, that is in some cultures, they have to stay, and there is no control. There is only control. Sorry, there is no option for them, to leave. That's not how we have created our family. I think a misconception is that we go together everywhere all the time together, and that we never have any, alone time with Cody, or, just as sister wives. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been out and everybody's like, where's so-and-so, where's so-and-so? And it could be Cody, it could be Robin, it could be anybody. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing this moment, but they're not with me, but it's okay. We can live individual lives. I think that's a big thing, is that people see us as a family, which we are, but they don't realize that we can have our individual moments.
Right. Yeah. I mean, is there really a queen wife and a basement wife, like Christine said?
Like I said in that episode, I don't like that term.
Yeah.
I have heard the term. I don't agree with the term. I have seen families that kind of have that going on. And I feel like in our family, we've really tried hard not to do that. Unfortunately, as we saw in last week's episode, Christine didn't feel that way. I think a lot of people, in fact, people are telling me all the time, you're the first wife. You should have been the first wife. You're the most important. I'm like, number doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, or 4, it doesn't matter. Like, just because I was married first doesn't mean anything.
Right. Yeah.
And I've never considered myself queen wife.
No.
I was the first one.
Never pulled rank.
No.
A lot of people think, like you kind of said before, a lot of people think that polygamists maybe are alike, but it seems like you guys have different standards. I think, another misconception is that men are in it to have multiple partners or power. I mean, do you see that in other relationships? I mean, obviously it doesn't seem like that in yours, but do you see that in other relationships as well?
I have seen that. I have seen that, but it's not as, from my experience, it's not as often as, just a man who wants to, have a family and sister wives who want to be together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that aspect of it. I don't see a lot.